Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So hopefully you guys got the tip I gave you yesterday in the chat, in the YouTube chat, and if you haven't put your notifications on, I suggest you do, because I think that's where we will put the trading tips on. So yesterday was a quick short scalp, and we'll get to that on the lower time frames, which was nice, profitable, and also pretty low risk to reward. Anyway, we are just mucking about as expected. We've got the Fed minutes coming out tomorrow, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see what's going on. You can see tail to the upside, tail to the downside here in the last two 8-hour bars. So this week has been pretty much up and down, and that basically gives us a range bar on the daily. You can see there's a range bar. We are kind of heading down at the moment. We do have a crossover here on the daily as well. The oscillator is far apart. So I still believe we have more downside. And you just need to be aware of this weekly resistance zone that we're in. So it's going to be tough to get through there, as I said yesterday. But nevertheless, there are some opportunities here. You just need to be short, but short from higher up rather than down in this zone where we are at the moment. So if we get down to the lower time frame, starting with the 3-hour, you can see tail to the upside, tail to the downside, nothing really there. What I do want to do is put that level in there, because that is fairly significant as well. That's 36.26. We spoke about it yesterday. And obviously then we've got this low here, which is 3600. And we rejected it yesterday. We're back below it at the moment, but this is after hours trading. I'm not going to pay too much attention to that. Have a look at the oscillators on the 3-hour. They have crossed over, kind of pointing to the upside at the moment. Not something that you want to be going against at the moment. So definitely don't want to be jumping in here just for the sake of being in a trade. If we look up higher to the 1-hour, and you can see why I say this level was so important. A couple of things when we broke through it and we retested it, but there's some micro levels there that I'm going to talk about shortly. And pretty much big up, big down, big confusion. Fact is that we did close below 36.26, and I think that is fairly significant at the moment. And one other thing that you do need to keep right in the back of your mind at the moment is put your diagonals in, because it is a wedge that is forming and you've already got 4 touches on the wedge. Remember, we're looking for 5 touches on a wedge. If you can get 5 touches on a wedge, then it pretty much validates that signal. And look at the diversions we've got here. So price making a new low, oscillators making a new sort of lower high. So that is diversions. That's indicating that something is brewing in this zone, and it would not surprise me to see us break this and sort of get another little bear rally, possibly up into this zone up here at 37.22. So let's just get down to the 15 minutes, and we'll talk a little bit about what we saw yesterday. And yesterday my trade was really on the 5-minute chart. And the key thing here was this zone here at 36.40. So we had 36.27, which was pretty much the entry that I was looking for. We were just above that 36.27 and a half or something like that. But we were just above that, and we got in basically on this move here. Let's just get the 5-minute chart and we can have a proper look at it. You can see I had a pretty strong move up, but then this level here just kept getting taken out. You can see here we were at the open. Was that the open? That's 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this is kind of the area that we're watching. We rejected this area. You can see there's my level right there. Okay, so we rejected that level. So logically, what I'm looking for is an entry below the validation bar, which was this engulfing bar. So 36.27 area was just above 36.27. I got in on this little bit of a rebound here. So what you're looking for is an entry there. You had a stop loss there. It was 150-point stop loss, and your target area was 36.94, which was down here. Okay, so that was a good 2-to-1 trade almost that we picked up. A little bit messy because as soon as we hit that target, we basically bounced up again. Reason why we chose that level for our target, was a it wasn't a weekly, so I skipped. There was definitely some structure there that I saw, and we will just get there now. Okay, and you can see each one of these tails would have offered sort of resistance, and we still have this gap open at 35.19. Just keep that in the back of your mind as well. But here is your structure that we're looking at right here. I'll just put it in there. Okay, you can see double attempt at that, sort of over there. That's kind of what we were looking for, and it played out quite nicely. Anyway, for this morning, what are we looking for? Don't want to be short down here, so what I would be doing, and what I am going to be doing actually, is moving my levels down. So you can see this is the area that we closed at, so that's the one area. If we do start getting above these swing highs that we've got in at the moment, then I think I'll be sitting on the sides. But if we do reject this area at 36.11 or 36.12, then what I'm looking for is another attempt at this 35.89 area. So that's kind of the view that I've got this morning. So we need to wait for the US Open, but I do suspect we're probably going to see some kind of a bounce. If not today, probably tomorrow when the noise comes out. So be careful of your shorts at the moment, but it is still short. This is what I'm looking for, 36.11, and again you've got, this one's a bit bigger, you've got a 200-point stop loss, and you have a 200-point gain. This is pretty much what I'd be looking at, 35.89. You start dropping below 35.89, then I'm looking for a retest of structure, and there you have a 200-point stop loss as well, but then I'll be aiming for this 35.50 area, which is a good 330 points away. So that's kind of the view that I've got today, so pay attention to these levels. If I do get in, I will dump it in the chat, so put those notifications on and you'll be notified as soon as I drop the trading hint. Anyway, hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.